Hey guys, how's it going? It's 7 Jeff Yang. How are you guys doing? So I'm going to be bringing you guys a live exclusive. I know that you guys are very interested in the RunCam split. Myself and a few other reviewers online have gotten it so far. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a really interesting camera. That's an FPV camera and a HD camera all in one. I know that Oscar Liang has gotten one of them. Also, Albert Kim has also gotten one. He's posted some pictures up on Facebook. So how are you guys doing? I do have also the email straight from RunCam right here, which goes over some of the things that aren't in the production notes from RunCam. So I'm going to read those off to you guys as I'm unboxing this. So pretty cool. Thank you for joining me on the live feed. This is going to be a pretty quick one. I'm going to say probably 5 minutes or less because I have work to get to. And do you guys like the new haircut? I kind of went short on the sides. Thank you to my wife for always doing my haircuts and making me look dashing, if you will. Alright, so let me just, I actually have two cameras here that I'm going to show you guys actually. Sorry that the light here is quite blown out here. Let's see here. If you guys can see this or not. Where's my lens? There's my lens. Okay, so this is hard to focus on, but this one here is the Eagle 2. So there's a couple of interesting things about the Eagle 2 that's coming around. I think they have they've improved the color saturation and the image from the RunCam Eagle. So I'm really excited to get to this one. But this one here is going to be the star of the show here. So I'm going to flip the camera around in just a moment so that you guys can actually see my hands. That'll be kind of cool. Yeah, the split. I think the idea behind the split, what it's going to do is it's going to basically allow you to run your quadcopter, I suppose, or airplane if you don't want to add the weight of a HD cam onto an airplane. It puts the two sets of electronics into one camera. One feed is going to an HD recorder, which has, I believe, a SD card slot on it, and the other one is feeding FPV signal back to your goggles. So it's doing two things in once. Now, this is not the only camera that I've ever seen that's done this. There's actually been one from another company. Hang on just a second. I'm not gonna. I'll highlight that company some other time, but I have a single FPV camera that has a card slot in the side of it that does the same thing. So I don't think this is the first camera to do it. I think it's the first one that's done it in this form factor, and I think this is the only one that's done it in 1080p 60, which is crazy. So let me get. I'm unprepared. Sorry guys. I'm gonna just take the seal here. I'm gonna break the seal from RunCam. As always, to RunCam, thank you so much for sending these to me. We've had a really great working relationship for a couple of years now, at least a year and a half now. So, okay. Thanks, guys, for all the comments and everything. So we have the. Just gonna show you guys real quick the boring stuff, very, very quickly here, briefly. Okay, so. This is just a quick look at some of the details of the board here. I'm not going to go over this very much, and it is double-sided. So interesting, isn't it? All right. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right here. And it gives you a voltage warning because I believe this works off a very specific voltage. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to step over here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to put the camera down like this, and let me see if I can zoom in. I can. It looks like we're right up here. Let me see. Sorry guys, I'm going to change my camera real quick. I'm just going to move this out of the way so I can get this angled down just a little bit further. Bear with me here. Alright, okay, so that's going to look a little bit better for you guys. So hey, it doesn't look too bad actually. So I'm going to just take this out of the package here. So it looks like this. I'm going to pull this out, pop the little board out here. So I believe the idea here is to take this board, sorry, I'm not in shot here, is to take this board and mount it on your stack in your mini quad. So this basically has the, I believe it's the 32 millimeter spacing for all normal mini quads. It has a little ribbon cable coming off of the camera here. Nice form factor. I don't have my calipers with me, so I can't actually show you the actual some dimensions here, but it does say 5 volt. If I can get this in shot here, it does say 5 volt plus ground and video here that's coming out, and this also has a battery plus and minus here, so I believe you're going to be getting power from that. So I'm gonna see if I can hold this in shot here. Just gonna unstick this here, and so what we have here is we have an SD slot right here for your SD card. Very, very cool. And turn this over. Pull this sticker off. So yes, it is basically a flight control board style board that's going to be attached to your camera. So why is this important, guys? Number one, if you crash, you're not going to be killing your session or your RunCam 3, and this is going to be easily replaceable if it does break. So you've got the ribbon cable coming out the back, and it is non-removable, just to let you guys know, to show you guys there. Let's just take a quick look at what else is in the package here, and I will go through that email like I said, and I will just read off some of the pertinent information here. So I believe this is some sort of a regulator right here that comes along with it. I shall see in just a second. Let me see if I can look at the... Oh, excuse me. This is actually is a Wi-Fi dongle that allows you to connect to the camera via Wi-Fi. So this will need to be soldered into the board. It looks like it's having some sort of a diagonal orientation to it. So we will get into that later. So like I said, guys, this is just going to be a very quick overview. I'm not going to go into super details about it, and I'm not going to plug it in, you know, while we're waiting here. So as always, guys, all the mounting hardware here as well. And I'm sorry for the crazy glare that we're getting here. Okay, and we have 52 of you guys in watching right now. So I'm in just a moment. I'm going to go through some of the comments with you guys together. So, okay, so as far as the RunCam split, I'm going to read this straight from my email from my contact at RunCam. Let me just put me back on camera here so it doesn't get too boring here. All right, and I will go through some of you guys' comments in just a moment. I appreciate you all being here. It's really nice. I'm happy to bring you this information. I know it's when a new product comes out like this, it's nice to get the first-hand information from people who are going to be reviewing it. Okay, so we have two new cameras, the RunCam Split, and the other is the Eagle 2. The RunCam Split features, and then we have 5 main features here and some couple notes at the bottom. I'm just going to read this for you guys, and I'm sorry if this is boring you because everything's not on camera here. The weight of it is 26 grams. It is a wide dynamic range FPV camera, but can record HD video. It is a camera plus mainboard. The mainboard and flight controller can be fixed on the frame. Lens size is about the same as the Mini Swift. Point number 3, removable lens and camera module. Since the mainboard and flight control are fixed inside the frame, they are not that easy to be destroyed. If other part is destroyed, just replace the broken part. No need to replace the whole camera. So that's pretty cool. It's got good cost performance. Its price is going to be $69.99, so basically $70 US for this camera and flight control board. So excuse me, it's not a flight control board. It's a FPV camera and an HD camera at the same time. So what up, Jeff? Like, guys, I don't think I'm going to be making it out to the Legit Wing camping trip. Unfortunately, I've got. I'll just tell you guys here. So some thugs attacked my dad, and he's 82 years old, broke his hip. I won't go into the details, but anyway, he's in the hospital, so I can't make it. So thanks, guys, for wanting me to be out there. I really want to be camping and flying with you guys. Okay, so the Wi-Fi module, this is point number 5, is optional. With Wi-Fi module, you can set the camera with the app and preview image via your smartphone. That is really, really cool. I suppose you can probably plug it into a computer and change settings that way as well. So here's a note, and it's in red, so I'm assuming that this is really important. It says that it only works in 5 volts. It is not a wide voltage camera like all of their other ones, which I appreciate. Don't reverse the positive and negative when wiring, which is very smart. If you don't pay attention to the 2 points above, the camera will be burnt. And the Eagle 2's image quality is better than the Eagle. Its latency is only 20 to 35 milliseconds. That's pretty cool. And by the way, this is also available in 16:9 and 4:3. And that's basically it for the information that I got from RunCam. Now, as you guys know, Oscar Liang, he is somebody that's a friend of the channel. He also has one of these as well, and he has a little bit more highly detailed information about this camera. And so I'm just reading the comments as you guys come through here. So, so go on to his vlog, or his blog, I should say, and he has a little bit more highly detailed information about this. Like I said, it is 1080p 60 frames per second, which is incredible. Can I use my typical Eachine VTX03? Of course you can. Oh, VTX03? No, I don't think you can, because that's the camera and a VTX all-in-one. So hang on just a second, guys. Let me just go onto YouTube. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up your guys' comments so I don't have to like read it right off the screen here. I'll just read your guys' comments real quick, or I'll just go through them and answer any questions that that you guys had, and I'll start from the top and just go on down. I'm going to turn down the volume. Alright, live chat. There we go. Oops. Alright, so let's see. We have 44 people in the room here. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'm just going to go through these comments, and we're going to end it right there because we're going on 11 minutes right now, and I promised 5 minutes, which it always goes longer. Alright. Alright. RC Late Bloomer, he said, okay, here we go. I'll hold it here so I can act like I'm looking at you guys. This is like my teleprompter. That looks awesome. I want to buy one because I think those look really good. Hair looks good. Thanks, guys. That was from Rotors Anonymous. Howdy 777 from Austin Clark. Hello, Jeff from Andrew Bolton, for all friends of mine. RCLB, Luke Boomer, haven't gotten mine yet. Then again, I'm nobody. That's so funny. And Havard, he said, that's so cool. I'm super interested in the split camera. I think there's a big push for this type of a product. And not only is it going to lighten up our quadcopters, it's going to make crashing with them a whole lot less expensive, which is always very, very cool. And the price is only $70 too. If you take an HD camera, which is going to be a minimum of $99 usually for a decent one, and an FPV camera, which is about $40, then definitely at $140 compared to $70 for it altogether, it's going to be pretty cool. Hi Jeff, great work on my drag. Oh hey, thanks guys. Okay, let me just see. Let me just run down here. RC Late Boomer says it'll save space on your hardcore 44. That is another thing. Race wings, well, as soon as you put an HD camera on it, either you're going to get more weight or you're going to have more wind resistance. So on a race wing, I didn't even think about that. Thanks, RC Late Boomer. That is a good point. And Havard agreed. RunCam rock. That's from Eugene Fat TV. Slow Days says too high. I'm not sure what that means. Legit random search for RunCam split brought me here. It looks sick by the way, and that is from Alex Renscon. If it's, let's see, from PJS with a bunch of numbers behind it, he says if it gets damaged, can't it rip the ribbon off the board and possibly damage the board? Anything's possible, guys. But if you have it protected well enough inside your frame, it's going to really hedge your bets for any type of damage. If your camera's, I've never had really an HD or a FPV camera go flying off my board before. So, let's see. Do you need a high definition video transmitter? No, you don't, because the VTX is just putting VTX signal to your goggles, and then the HD is just getting recorded towards your SD card that's on that board there. So there's an extra cable, so my guess is it can be replaced. Again, it doesn't unplug from the back of the camera, but it does unplug from the main board, yes. But what is this for? From Quads FTW, basically it is a HD camera and a FPV camera all in one. that's compact, lightweight, and if you're not going to damage a RunCam or a session GoPro. That's the whole point behind this. The price is from David Ishywood is $70, $69.99. 64 gigabytes. I don't know what that, and NSFPB. You have to explain that. I'm just gonna wrap up here, guys. What up, Jeff? At the camping spot, you coming out, and I explained that a little earlier, guys. I'm sure you heard that, so I'm just going through the comments here. Can I use any VTX? Of course you can use any VTX. Thanks, guys, for the well wishes for my dad. What's the latency again? I would have to. I think it was between 20 and 35 milliseconds is what it was. Can I use my typical Eachine VTX? Yes. And I think that latency was for the other camera, so I'm not positive on the latency. So just let me let you guys know that. Does analog video go to your goggles? Yes, that's NSFPV. Haha, I was just working on my RunCam Swift, says the Stig. This is Bob from Team Legit. Hey, Bob. And hey, everyone at Team Legit. I wish I was there with you. Fingers crossed for speedy recovery for your dad. Oh, thank you. What's up, Jeff? That's from Jesse James Keenan. How you doing, buddy? Thanks so much, guys. And nice meeting with you at Flight Fest West. I was the kid with the big P61. Oh, really, really cool. Thanks. That's the Stig FPV. I love reading you guys' comments. This is so cool that we get to have this relationship. All right. So, is the camera powered separately from the recorder? No, it all just takes one voltage in and powers everything. So, hey, Jeff from Corey Simmons, and it says, wow, looks like a great value for the money. It says Quads FTW for the win. Now, let's see. Sounds like they'll be selling the camera parts separately in case of damage. I would assume so. And Darweez says, what up? Greetings from the UK, says Fanboy100. And thanks, Jeff, from Eugene Fat EEV. So that is it, guys. I'm going to end it right here. I'll give you guys one last look at the camera in the flesh here. So let me pull off this camera lens. Okay, guys, so here we go. I'm sorry this is not focusing very well. I wonder if I can tap to focus on my phone. Not really. Okay, so this is the top of the board here. And I know it's super out of focus, so I'm going to pull it back here. So there's the top, and here is the bottom where the SD card goes. And here is the camera. Like I said, non-replaceable camera. It's just got a ribbon cable coming out, but it is obviously replaceable right here. So really cool. And like I said, it does come with this, which is your Wi-Fi dongle adapter. So it looks like this. Oh, look at this. Hang on a second. It looks like it's going to plug right in. It actually just plugs in. I thought it was something you had to solder. So there is your Wi-Fi adapter. Crazy. I love how fast this technology moves. I love how this is all going. Pretty soon we're just going to have a little box. And we're just going to plug it into our quadcopter. Everything will be configured for us. It'll even have HD video on it. That'll probably be 2 years down the road where we're just like, can you believe we used to put all our stacks together and all the ESCs? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining my video, my live feed. You guys are awesome. All 45. I think we had like 50 people in this room at one time. So I think that's a record for me. So thanks you guys for being part of the record live stream. And if you guys missed the start of this live stream, as soon as I end this video, it'll start uploading to YouTube so you can watch the first part of it, because that's it. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.